Hi Leo, thanks so much for watching. Forever grateful for all you do to support the channel and help us grow. Like, comment, subscribe, telling me that you want more Leo content here. The signs with the most activity, which is usually you, gets bonus readings as thank you. If you continue to get bonus readings, your readings will come out on Thursdays and Sundays. So check out for that and check your playlist for over 150 more readings. So I just have to be honest here. I've been getting so many downloads and it's pushed me to sit down to film today. I wasn't even planning on filming. So some of the things that I was hearing and feeling, I'm just going to get into here. The first one was I kept hearing Dee. I don't know if that's initials for someone, and I heard Dee and then grandma. I don't know if that's a passed on loved one for someone or a nickname for someone, but I just kept hearing that, and it was in a really supportive way, like as if you were supporting this person or they're trying to reach out to support you. Then I kept seeing a figure of like a person sitting down and almost like your soul's being lifted out to the sky, but not in a way that someone passed away, in a way that you're being reborn in a way. Like the old you doesn't exist and there's a new you now. And some of you could be feeling really strange at this time. Like you just don't feel, you feel like an unsettled anxiety, or you could be craving to make a lot of changes in your life out of nowhere. Like you're craving to travel, you're craving to move, you're craving to change your job or change a relationship. Like someone's just feeling very different right now. And the reason that you are is because you've ascended and you no longer are that person. Like you have left that body, even though you're still technically in the same body, but you've just left that person behind and you're on to bigger and better things. And with you rising up, it's like you're going up, you're not going down, like you're achieving a better path is what I feel. So I just feel the urge to tell someone that you're on the right path, you're being supported. Even if you are missing someone and they're not with you right now, they're supporting you in the spirit realm, especially if it's someone that passed away. I also feel like it could be like the anniversary of someone's death in June or July, someone that you really loved. So this person's heavily with you at this time and supporting you. Like I just see like a hand like this on someone's shoulder. So you might actually be feeling that when you're going to sleep, like you can almost feel like someone's holding you, or it's just a feeling of comfort, like someone's there to support you. And I feel like this family member or loved one or even pet is here to support you during this time because it's such an uncomfortable, unknown time for you. But just know you're on the right path. And just because you feel strange, it's because you've done so much growth that you no longer fit in the same vessel anymore. So that's a lot of messages, but let's just get into your reading, Leo. Okay. Yeah. So the cards kind of split like this. So I'm going to take them. So we have home, foundation, change, transition. Exactly what I was feeling. Any more messages for Leo? Thank you. Okay. And then under the deck, intuition, inner knowing. Like again, you could just feel off. Like you don't know. Like I keep getting this feeling like nothing really happened for you to feel anxious or restless. You could have a really good job. You could have a really good home. You could have great friends. You could have a lot of things in life that a lot of people would dream of. But you have this inner knowing that you need to move or do something different or be something different or open up to something different, that this just isn't it for you is what I feel. Even though a lot of people would be happy with what you've achieved, you feel like there's more. And this is what I was feeling is like you just feel unsettled, like you don't feel at home in yourself right now or in your actual home. Or the things, people, places, things that used to make you feel like you were at home, you don't like it anymore. Like you could just be wanting to let go of friends, wanting to let go of romantic situations, wanting to physically move or literally just travel and then come back. But you just feel this urge for change and transition and that you don't recognize or resonate with what is anymore. And this is a really powerful feeling. And a lot of you could have the inner knowing already that you are going through an ascending, or you have gone through an ascending, or you just feel different. Like spiritual awakenings here. Okay, perfect. So we have family, security, call, hearing from them, love, strong affection, divine feminine, her, new love, renewed hope, spiritual awakening, cheating, broken trust, peace, social media, keeping tabs, responsibility, single parent, change, transition, home, foundation, intuition. Okay, there's so many messages. I'm just going to get into it. So the first one is here with these two together, change, transition, single parent, responsibilities. This is sticking out to me that some of you could have felt like your whole life you were the responsible one. You were the one with the extra finances or the know-how or the supportive friend in your friend group. And you just don't, you almost get the ick from this now. You don't feel that you want to be this for people anymore. You want to change and transition to a more selfish period of your life. And this is a specific message for someone. You could be a healer, you could be a light worker, and this could have been your path. This could have been your path in life for so long. Your path, your purpose, your everything was to serve, to help, to heal others. And it went on and it felt great for you and resonated for you then because that was your path and that was your time of work. But I feel like you've done the work and you've now ascended past it. So now it just doesn't feel right for you. And just listen to your inner knowing, your inner wisdom. If it doesn't feel right for you to be that anymore, you don't owe anyone anything is what I feel. And it's honestly a more selfish period of your life where you are pouring into yourself. A lot of your life you could have poured into other people, and that's great. That was your journey. That was your contract at that time. But now it's just feeling blatantly uncomfortable. So you can't do it anymore. And that's a sign that you're not meant to do it anymore. And what I see with all this is like you have a spiritual awakening, you have love, you have family, you have new love, you have call, hearing from them, you have social media, keeping tabs. So there's a lot going on, and divine feminine, her. And this card, whenever I see it, I see this flower. I went to Hawaii and this flower is in Hawaii. I don't know the name of it, but as soon as I see that flower, I associate it with travel. I associate it with change. I associate it with getting out there. And basically, as you pull away, you resist and release from all these people that needed you, burdened you, asked for so much from you. You become whole and complete in yourself. You start listening to your intuition, listening to, do I even want to help this person or have I had enough for today? And as you do that, you're literally pouring into yourself and receiving. I feel like it's a cycle of receiving, a cycle of ease, a cycle of being selfish in the best way possible. And as soon as you pour that into yourself, you've got family, love, you have exes coming back, you have new love, you have travel, and just being more feminine and beautiful, whether you're masculine or feminine. It's just the flow, the ease, the beauty, the slowing down. I just heard where you're not so, because some of you, this is another message too, is like if people always depended on you emotionally, financially, spiritually, your energy was addictive, everyone wanted a piece. Well, that takes a lot out of you. It depletes you. And the thing is that I just heard is if your energy is low, you can't create. So spirit wants you to do less, pull away from all these people that take something, focus on yourself because you're meant to create something. Whether you're meant to have a child, create a family, create a relationship, or you're meant to create like a passion project or a business or a YouTube channel or a book or whatever it is. But basically you're going through a spiritual awakening. You're having a lot of realizations. Your intuition's also growing. And there's something about nighttime in your dreams as well. Whereas, like I said, before you fall asleep, you could be hearing things, actually feeling things like people touching you and stuff. And I don't feel like any of this is scary or any of this is like someone trying to harm you. I feel like it's positive people that are trying to reach you or reach out to you to know that they're there during this uncomfortable time, because this is very uncomfortable if you are used to living one way and everything's a change, right? So change is needed and you feel intuitively that this is what you should be doing, but it's also scary. And then we have this peace card, which again reminds me of travel because there's like the ocean here. I feel like after this period of uncomfortableness, restlessness, all that stuff, you'll be guided to do different things to make you feel better. And then once you feel better, you'll feel so much more at peace and you'll attract everything that you want. We also have this cheating, broken promises. So I feel like someone from the past that wronged you is definitely going to come back too. But again, these might be tests for you as well, because it's like what feels right now. You can't just accept people from the past back into your life because they felt right back then. You have to like listen to your new intuition because you're new and see if this is actually what you want or you don't. That's another message for someone. Any more messages for Leo, please? Any more messages for Leo at this time? Okay. Yeah, so under the deck, reaching your goal. Everything you want from this connection will manifest in the near future. Okay. Then we have unrequited feelings. We have be present. We have take your power back. Actions speak louder than words. Deception. Nothing has gone wrong. Overthinking. So this is a specific message for someone. Not going to resonate on everyone's story. But what I feel is there's someone from the past that you feel like it was unrequited with, that their words were so great, but they had no actions to back it up. And you thought they were deceptive, lying, cheating. You just felt like whatever they said didn't add up, basically, and you couldn't trust them. So this person you left out in the cold, you actually took your power back with this person in some sort of interaction you had with them recently, or you will. And you just realize that, like, what are your goals? What are you looking for in life? And does this person even match up anymore? And you set strong boundaries with this person and pulled away. And your main focus right now is to be happy, to be free, to get this restless feeling that you have off of your back, to reach your goals. And I feel like what someone here is realizing as they awaken is nothing's really ever gone wrong in your life. Nothing was an accident. Nothing was you went down the wrong path. I feel like everything's as it meant to be. So even the people that have harmed you have been something positive for you because it's led you down this path of ascending and healing and spiritual awakening. And this person really overthinks this scenario, and I feel like they could not be reaching out to you at this moment. There could be no contact, but they're overthinking and analyzing right now about how to come back, what to offer you, how to make it right. But I just feel like a lot of you have already taken your power back from this situation, or you will. And that's what really makes this person worry and really makes this person overthink. And it doesn't tell me anywhere here about you accepting them or not. It depends on the situation. What key messages do you have for Leo? What does Leo need to know, please? What key messages? And I just heard sorry when I'm shuffling. What key messages do you have? Okay. So honeymoon is under the deck. Passions here. Love yourself first, which is what you've been doing. Stay optimistic about your love life. Calling in your soulmate and free yourself. So these are all key messages that are resonating definitely for someone here, where it's like, again, as you've awakened, as everything's changed, you've become different. You just don't even think about things the same way. You just choose to free yourself from this situation, love yourself first, set your standard and stay optimistic that you're going to get everything you want in your love life. And you're calling in your soulmate this way. And some of you don't care if it's a past person or a new person. It's just the standard that you set, the standard that this person has to meet. And if the past person can do it, then you might accept them. But if they can't, then you're just going to accept a new person that will. It's a very powerful energy, a very detached energy. And I feel like it's because, again, you've ascended and you're not the same person that you used to be. You're not in the same vessel is what I keep hearing. Any more messages for Leo? What do you want Leo to know at this time, please? Key messages for Leo to know. Okay. So forward movement and communication is going to happen for this situation once something ends. Either this person's ending something to come towards you, you've ended this cycle, you've set your standard, you've dealt with this person differently than you've ever dealt with them and they don't feel comfortable with that. or just that this could just simply be the ending of this toxic relationship and you're moving on to something new. But someone's definitely going to try and communicate with you before you go, I just heard. Yeah, so a lot of cards here. So basically what I'm getting from this is you're not looking to be with anyone that can't give you what you want anymore. So you don't want to deal with immature people. You don't want to deal with people that it feels like it's a struggle with, it's an upward battle with, you're doing all the work. You're just walking away from situations like that. And I honestly feel like it's a love situation, but I also hear friends and family and coworker. Just anybody in your life that drains you, wants something, doesn't give anything. You feel worse when you're with them than when you're alone type thing. Like they disturb your peace. Anyone that disturbs your peace, you're just getting on a boat and leaving. And you could be actually going on vacation to get away from these people, or just simply turning your back on these people is what I feel like. You don't answer their call. You don't spend time with them anymore. It's just getting more and more distant. There is someone here that's grown up though. They were super immature, but now they've grown into a Knight of Cups instead of a Page. And they've made a decision, they want a new beginning with you, and they're in hermit mode about how this is going to come together, how to approach you. They're overthinking, they're overanalyzing, they're trying to figure this out. And this person's obsessively thinking about it. There's also a lot of obsession, passion, possessiveness in this connection in the past, present, or future. And they're going to move forward after they end something with you. The problem is, though, you're just good on your own. Like some of you could have, like I said, you're not the same person. You're not in the same vessel. So you could physically look different. You could have glowed up in some way. Like you're slimmer, you're more fit, you're healthy, you're radiant, I just heard. You could have achieved some kind of goal, degree, business since you last saw this person, and you're good on your own. And also you're very unimpressed and you don't believe anything this person has to say. So it's going to be a really upward battle for them, but they want to make it work. But the thing is, you've got the power now. You're good on your own, and you're only looking for balanced connections that feed your inner soul is what I just heard. You're not settling. So I have abandonment issues. I grew up in a single parent household. I had a rough childhood. You could know this about this person, or you could just, this could be what they tell you. I know you're my soulmate. Our bond is magnetic. I'm seeing all the signs. Stalker alert. I check up on you often. I effed this up and I don't know what to say or how to make it right. I'm ready to come clean. I can't lose you again. I keep looking at your pictures, not to mention the videos we made. Oh my God, I will never delete them. You didn't put up with my shit and crushed my big ego, but that made me respect you even more. The truth is I'm in love with you. So this is all messages from your person here. Let's see when you'll be hearing from them actually. When can we expect Leo to have communication from this person? Tell me more about the situation. When will there be communication? No romance. It's up to you. Listen to your intuition. Any timeline for this, Spirit? When will this person reach out? In the near future. So we're not getting any clearer messages than that about timing, but I feel like it's coming through soon for some of you. But I also feel like there's lots of messages in this reading that aren't even related to love. There's just a lot that someone needed to hear here. So if it resonates, let me know and see you in your next one. Sending love and light.